Rule number 1 is plan ahead and prepare. Similar to spending a night at a friend's house for a sleepover, you will want to know the rules and goodies needed to have a fun time together. Just as your friend would check with his or her parents, make sure you understand the area and the certain restrictions that are in place. According to these, remember the internet and calling a ranger station are the best way to do this. When you get there, look for postings that have been updated as well as checking in at the start of the trailhead.
Principle number 2, travel and camp on durable surfaces. When hiking, it is important to stay on the main trail. Going off the trail can harm plants. Once a plant is hurt, it might never grow back. Staying on the main trail also helps to make sure you don't get lost. When camping, make sure to use a campsite that is already there instead of making a new one. Campsites should be 100 steps from trails and water. Campsites should not get in the way of other campers' view and should be left as they were found with no trash.
Number 3 is dispose of waste properly. Best way to make sure your waste is disposed of properly is to always remember, pack it in, pack it out. So don't forget your bags to carry your trash. Pick up all your trash, even crumbs, and throw it in nearby garbage cans or take it home to throw away. Leftover waste can harm wildlife since it's not normal to their habitat. Always use outhouses and restrooms when you can. If there aren't any bathrooms, act like a cat, bury a hole 4 to 8 inches deep, and when you're finished, pack out your toilet paper to throw away later. When you go poop or pee, keep sites clean by taking 100 big steps away from water, trails, or campsites. Also keep your soap and food away from the water to protect wildlife and water quality.
Principle 4 is leave what you find. That means that when you see something really cool out in nature, instead of taking it home, it's better to take a picture or draw it or write a poem about it or just remember it. That way, when other people find it, they can have the same awesome experience you did. Plus, nature never looks as cool inside your home as it does outside. Leaving what you find also means leaving rocks and plants alone so that they can stay healthy and beautiful for a long time. Principle 4, leave what you find.
Principle 5, minimize campfire impacts. Campfires are a popular camp tradition that can provide warmth, and who could forget about s'mores? However, if managed improperly, they can create severe wildfire and devastating impacts. Here are some tips to keep the s'mores coming but prevent wildfire. 1. Check the local suggestions for fires. 2. Use an established fire ring and keep the fire small. 3. Avoid snapping branches off of live trees and rather collect the sticks from the ground. 4. Use a stove to cook your food. 5. Never leave the fire unattended, and when you leave, saturate the ash with water. And remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Principle number 6 is respect wildlife and livestock. Observe from a distance. Always watch or photograph animals from a safe distance. If you can put your thumb out and you can see any part of the animal, you're too close. Do not disturb animals by following, approaching, throwing things at them, or yelling at them. Never feed animals. Feeding wildlife damages their health, changes their natural behaviors, and exposes them to many other dangers that they otherwise wouldn't be faced with. Store food and trash securely. When hiking or camping, store items such as garbage, food, pet food, fuel, and toiletries such as toothpaste and deodorant in a safe place where animals can't get to them. Also be careful not to leave any food droppings on any trails or campsites.
Principle number 7, be considerate of other visitors. We come to the outdoors to feed nature, and so we try to keep the outdoors as naturey as possible. Avoid making loud noises as it covers the sounds of the wilderness and scares off wildlife. Also avoid the use of phones and technology because it interrupts the calming effects of nature. And it never hurts to say hello to another adventurer to improve their experience. Treat nature how you want it to be seen and experienced.